I want to share with you the incredible story of Queen Esther. This tale from the Old Testament is more than just a historical account. It's a powerful reminder of God's faithfulness and the courage of one woman who stood up for her people. The events we're about to explore took place in ancient Persia, where many Jewish people lived in exile. Our story begins with a young Jewish woman named Esther, also known as Hadassah, who was raised by her cousin Mordecai. When King Xerxes, in his anger, removed Queen Vashti from her position, a search began for a new queen. Esther, known for her beauty and charm, caught the king's eye and was chosen to be the new queen. Meanwhile, Mordecai, who sat at the king's gate, uncovered a plot to assassinate King Xerxes. This act of loyalty was recorded in the King's Chronicles, setting the stage for future events. As our story unfolds, we meet Haman, a high-ranking official promoted by King Xerxes. Haman's pride led him to expect everyone to bow before him. But Mordecai refused, staying true to his faith. Enraged, Haman plotted not just against Mordecai, but against all Jews in the kingdom. When Mordecai learned of this evil plan, he urged Esther to intervene. Esther, knowing that approaching the king uninvited could mean death, called for a 3-day fast. Then, showing remarkable courage, she went before the king. God moved the king's heart, and he extended his golden scepter to Esther, sparing her life. Esther then invited the king and Haman to a series of banquets, setting her own plan in motion. As events came to a head, God's providential hand became clear. In a twist of divine irony, the king discovered Mordecai's past act of loyalty and decided to honor him, using Haman to do so. This public humiliation was just the beginning of Haman's downfall. At the second banquet, Esther revealed her Jewish identity and exposed Haman's wicked plot against her people. The king, furious at this betrayal, ordered Haman's execution on the very gallows Haman had built for Mordecai. The decree against the Jews was reversed, and they were given the right to defend themselves. What began as a day intended for their destruction became a day of victory and rejoicing. This event is still celebrated today in the Jewish festival of Purim, a joyous reminder of God's faithfulness to his people. The story of Esther reminds us that God often works behind the scenes, using ordinary people in extraordinary ways. Esther's courage, Mordecai's wisdom, and God's perfect timing all came together to save an entire nation. As we face our own challenges, may we remember that God is always at work, even when we can't see it. Let's be ready, like Esther, to step out in faith when God calls us to stand for what's right. Who knows? Perhaps you have been placed where you are for such a time as this.